Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So what I'm going to do today, following the last weekend's ride out on this XJ900s, and now I know there's been a little bit of an exhaust leak, and I have addressed one of the cylinders, but at a certain rev range I can just hear a little ticking from another cylinder. So I think what I'll do, since I've got the copper washers, I'll just drop the other three pipes, pop the copper washers in, because when I got the Delcovic stainless steel headers, they sent the wrong copper washers. So when I fitted them initially, sometime last year, I used gun gum putty because I didn't want to be waiting while something else got sent out. I've since got the copper washers sent out, and so it's just the natural progression is just to drop these pipes and fit these washers, and that little annoying tick should disappear. I can imagine you've all had a little exhaust leak and you can just hear it, and it kind of, for me anyway, it just ruins the ride. I'd like to just have a smooth throttle response without that annoying little ticking noise. So let's get these pipes undone and get the copper washers in. So the cylinder that I've already done, this one here, it's not got any putty in it, it's just got the copper washer. This is the copper washers here, that's how they look. This is the ones that they'd sent me initially, obviously far too big. There is a bit of discoloration on them, but they have sat around in lock up for a year now. So I've got three of these to fit. Obviously this far away one and these two middle ones. So we'll wait to try and do that without undoing it at the collector, see if I can just get enough room. What I'll say is these inner pipes, they're a wee bit harder to get in it because you don't really have the room for your sort of socket and extension bar and nip in behind that frame there. So they will have to be undone. Unfortunately, it takes a wee bit more time. They'll have to be undone with this spanner here, just to get into these ones at the back. Now, they are quite loose. In fact, far too loose, so that's probably why I'm getting an issue. And I can see the putty at the back. It'll be hard to pick up on camera, but the putty on the back is kind of flaking away. So yeah, this definitely needs done. Right, so that's the collar undone. That's the collar just here. As you can see on camera, these collars are quite a bit special for this type of bike. I had to get them specially made. Well, they were available already pre-cut from a CNCing machine. So yeah, I bought them online because the original Yamaha ones, they had corroded away in time. Bearing in mind that this bike is indeed 30 years old, so getting quite a bit long in the tooth. And so you do have to sort of look for options that you wouldn't have had to had it been a sort of younger bike, and the parts, according to the part numbers, were still available. But yeah, like, I've got that off and I can get a wee wiggle on that downpipe there, but there's no way I'm going to get it out enough of that cylinder hole just to get that copper washer in. So unfortunately I'm going to have to go underneath the bike and undo it at the collector also. Right, so this little snippet here, this is just to let you see the copper washer in the cylinder there. Excuse the grot and grime on this bike, it is 30-year-old. But yeah, just to let you see as well that this isn't a wasted effort. So this is the pipe that sits on there, and if you look at the back side of it, you can see the staining from the exhaust leaks. So this was long overdue, I would say. So they're all back in place, and my only concern would be that because I had these collars made up, the studs don't appear to be quite as long. Oh, I've got that red hot. They don't quite appear to be as long as they should be. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I have just started the bike, hence the reason that I just jumped there, because my pipes are red hot. But I think what I'll need to do is just heat them up a wee bit more and then tighten up these nuts just to be sure.